In heat this morning. She's out here talking to her boyfriend. Silly girl. You guys like my hat? New hat. My cousin Kate made this for me and she sent it in the mail and it's awesome. It's very toasty and warm, and she sent me some fingerless gloves and another hat, and her kiddos made me some homemade cookies, so she's kind of on the favorite cousin list at this point. What's it doing, Bob? She's so funny. Tinker. Okay, so we're getting our barn today over at the new house. He's gonna be there to show you guys when we unload it. And then I'm gonna go give you guys a tour this afternoon. I bought all the shiplap for the walls of the side of the house. Last night I went and picked it all up. So I think Jeremy and his dad are gonna get that done maybe sometime soon. Feed everybody real quick. Those little kitties have finally kind of taken to Duke. It's funny. Shadow could live without him. He and Shrub get along. Hi guys. See how far I've gotten with separating mom and babies at night? Not very far. It's been really cold, and so last night I was going to so that I could melt this morning and show you. And Binks jumped in the water bucket last night and was soaking wet. Apparently this was just the Lord's way of telling me not this week. Give it another week. So poor mama goat, but he was soaked. It's just not productive. All right, let's get everybody fed. These baby goats are so silly. Max is over there with his head through the fence trying to nurse off Bunny. Boys. 2 seconds ago he was trying to jump on Zelda's back. He'll get it eventually. I always love a couple weeks in. They're the perfect size and have the perfect balance and they can jump up on mom. Then they get to where they're too big. Hi guys. Everybody's finally quit trying to escape. I don't think she's gonna be happier with that. Like, that pig food's better. It must taste better because the goats prefer it too. It's funny. Pink's still out here yelling her head off. She's so funny. She sounds like a baby crying. Hi, Titi. How are you, baby? I'm so good. All right, is everybody ready to be let out? There's literally a mouthful of pellets that Zelda didn't eat. That's what the 4 of them are fighting over. Have a nice day, girls. Tinkerbell. We'll have to bring them a treat in a minute. See, they haven't tried to escape in their new pen. I think they've enjoyed it. They've eaten every bit of the winter grass. Good morning. their house we're working on. Pepper's over here helping Tink out with her problems. Are you guys just gonna fight everybody? Yeah. Pepper, I didn't bring enough. Here you go. For Tinker. Oh. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. He's not interested in the food. He just wants Tink. Sorry, Tink, you dropped yours. All right, girls, have a nice day. And Pepper, I'll see you guys over at the new house when the barn gets there. This is what it's gonna look like off our back deck. Our little white barn. There is a half door here so that we can open for ventilation. The top of the Dutch door will ever be open because they won't come out into the yard. There'll be fence. The fence will kind of stop at the front of their barn here for them. This is the opening, the front. And so this is their big kind of run-in, and we'll have to fill it up with gravel and fill it in. But this will be, can you see, the stall area? And that's where they'll go in to get milked. And like I said, this half door is only here for ventilation. So like we'll open it so that there will be plenty of air coming in the summer. But I think we're gonna do some of our elevated beds over here in feeders. And then my stalls are gonna be back here. It's actually really big. It's hard to understand. So for them, it's gonna be longer instead of as like wide as they have right now. It's a little bit more narrow of a space, but not by a lot, by like maybe 2 feet, but it is quite a bit longer. And so we'll have a stall in this corner and a stall in this corner, here in the back for kidding, all this big open sleeping area for them. And since like this is never gonna be open, we can still put a feeder across here if we need to, but we'll have all of our hanging feeders. It's just gonna be really easy because it's wood and wood studs to like screw feeders into the wall. And I think Jeremy said we're gonna put gravel down to fill it in, and then we'll put maybe some topsoil on top, but the gravel should drain really well. Got a lot of vertical space, which is nice, so we could build some really tall bunk beds if we wanted. So like here we could build like kind of several heights if we wanted to for them, and kind of feeders and everything along this wall. And our big feeder, hopefully we could set in here. But like I've talked about, they're also gonna have some outdoor sleeping space. So whether it's a carport or a lean-to that's gonna be built out here, so they're gonna have some like outside sleeping space for summer. And this will basically be sleeping space for winter. Let's go in the tack room. So this is gonna be the milk room. And so it's a Dutch door. So for me in the summer, if it's super hot in here, I'll be able to have the Dutch door open, be able to come in and see them, kind of check on them without having to go into the barn, be able to check on mom and babies right in here, feed them. My feed's gonna go in here, my milk stand here in the corner, and then our feed bins here. Still pretty high up here with the nice 8-foot tall walls. Sorry, it's like a really hard to get a good angle in here. It's all have like vertical shelves to hold things, and my cart will go in here. That's the inside. It's gonna be plenty big for those 12 goats. It's exciting. And so that's what the Dutch door looks like from the inside, which is really nice. It's a lot wider than I thought it would be. I have a really hard time like having perspective, and then I have a window so I can always open and have ventilation and I can see out. And then this nice like actual house door is great. So it has a window, so there's plenty of light in there, which is nice because we're gonna have to run power so that we can see into the house. Nice metal roof, and I think we have some old gutters that I think we're gonna put on this roof. We're gonna put some gutters around the side so that we can collect water in a rain barrel. Pretty nice barn, matches the house pretty well, which is what we were kind of going for. the house is white and anything we bring in is supposed to match. We could have done like the loft style roof, but we decided against it just because I don't think storing hay over my head is really gonna work out for me particularly. I think it turned out really cute. Jeremy did a good job designing it. Looks like a little horse barn, which was what we were going for. And you know, people come to visit. Something else we talked about with this Dutch door is that we'll be able to open the Dutch door and people will be able to look in at the goats, or come in and look in at the goats without having to go in with them. We have lots of people who like to look at goats but not be in with them. We were a little bit worried it would block the whole view, but I don't think it really does. Still have a pretty nice backyard view. Talking about putting like a stand-up bar here, you could definitely still get the whole backyard vibe. It's exciting because now we can put in all the rest of our fencing. We've got one of the houses almost finished, just one step closer. This was the big thing. You can't move the animals over here without the shelter. Well, I'm excited. I have to go back home and check on all the girls and animals and take care of them at their current house. Actually pretty nice out here this evening, but I'm lazy and coveralls are just a million times easier than a sweatshirt and overalls to keep my work clothes clean. So what do you guys think about the new barn? Is excited? I think everything is gonna look like so super cutesy over at the new house, and I am so not used to that after living here for so long, and everything is like older, a little worn, everything's just a little tired. Everything over there is gonna be like new and fresh and cute, and it's gonna be fun. It's also gonna all be super functional, and honestly one of the cheaper ways we could do it, because cost effective is the name of the game at the moment. That building is basically like a shed, but that's just built as a horse barn, and so that's kind of the look that we're going for out there to fit in with the neighborhood, is to make everything kind of look like a horse farm, because there's several other people in the neighborhood with barns, and that's kind of, they're all like that style. And one day when we're YouTube famous, maybe we'll build like a super fancy barn or something. And I'll have like wild crazy goals, right? Is it dinner? The dinner for Pickles? You need some water? Oh, let me get this. Come on, go. Come on, buddy. This pig, always eating everybody's dinner. Silly toony pig. You're such a bad piggle, eating everybody's food. I need to fill up this water out here for them. Tinker, are you still noisy? We need to go around and dump it before we fill it up, because it's kind of gross. Yeah, this needs to be dumped. Do you come to see what's going on? Peps. This little boy. Hi, Patty. You're so good. Yes, ma'am. Are you in heat again today? We have managed to keep you in. We have. What do you think, guys? Leave me some comments if you have questions about the building. Jeremy designed it. I just talked through how it would work. Hello? Hi, Binksy. What you doing, buddy? Where's your mommy? Oh, mommy and brothers are in there. There they are. Oh, did you slide? Oh, no. You don't need the whole barn. Hi, Binks. Oh, did I scare you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Does not scare him. I'll give him some scratches. All filled up. This one's still grumping. Look at these dudes. Look how dark Billy is. You can really start to see how much he's darkened up, and he kind of gets darker just a little bit all the time. Still white, not white, but like a lighter colored on his head. But his legs are a little darker. Little binks. He's got some cute, he got a little moon spot to go with his little white spot. So still doing good. I know, y'all are cute. Y'all are just too cute. Can we just stay home from work and play with you guys? Huh? You'll only be tiny for a little while. You will. You'll only be tiny for just a little while. Max. My buddy. You're so good. Such a good fella. I think Billy. Fernie says it's bedtime. It's time 5 o'clock, Fern. Oh, no escaping. And I definitely think that my cute hat and the pom-pom add to farmer fashion. Because these are kind of nice and unisex, but this is lovely. What do you guys think? Do you need water? You're my last ones to check on. Need to fill up the water bowl. Do you have your babies in here? I don't see them. Baby goats are over here under the table. We got part of this crew. Where's Nanny Bear? Hey, you need to get your babies. It's bedtime. She's like, no. Okay. You go to bed. Mom will get the babies. Come on, Billy. Come on, man. Come on, buddy. There's Mama. Come back, Maxie. Come on, buddy. Just go all the way. See if we can find Nanny Bear. Oh, does Mom need to walk you in so that you're safe? Okay, let's go. Oh, we're gonna run. We're gonna outrun all the big goats. Good job. Pepperoni is doing his own thing. We're gonna respect that. Pepper's over here helping Tink out with her problems. Yelling her head off. We're gonna respect that. This one's still grumping.